And coming up, there's a spectacular display in the skies above Bristol as the International Balloon Fiesta gets underway. Now, people in Bristol are in for a treat over the next couple of days if they look up to the skies as the International Balloon Fiesta takes place. The annual event began this morning with a spectacular display, and there is plenty more to come.
You'll get this. It is an uplifting story for a Friday morning. Over the next half an hour, hot air balloons will fill the sky above Bristol. It's the annual International Balloon Fiesta.
Tens of thousands of people are expected to enjoy the spectacle over the weekend. Joining them is our reporter, Tim Muffet, who is always in high spirits at this time in the morning. Aren't you, Tim? I love the colours behind you. Morning.
Oh, yes. Indeed, yeah, good morning to you from Ashton Court, just outside Bristol. Take a look at this. This is of course, the International Balloon Fiesta. Began back in 1979, and it is now one of the world's highlights when it comes to the ballooning calendar. Absolutely incredible sight here. There are going to be about 100 balloons taking off this morning in the mass ascent, as it's known. Then on Sunday, until today, Saturday and Sunday, twice a day, it is hoped, 100 balloons taking off and commanding the most incredible views over Bristol and the West Country. Now, this is a really extraordinary event, and it is a celebration, really, of the oldest form of aviation.
Travelling light, ballooning and Bristol, firmly linked thanks to the city's annual Balloon Fiesta. It began in 1979.
£250,000 worth of balloons were assembled in the early hours in preparation for the mass liftoff, which marked the start of the event.
The brainchild of Bristol-based balloonist and balloon manufacturer Don Cameron.
You actually make these balloons, don't you?
Yes, that's right.
Is this a very thriving sport at the moment?
It's quite a growing sport, mainly because hot air has made ballooning much more practical than the old gas ballooning. The fact that we have quite a big balloon meet here, and we also have quite a big balloon manufacturing facility, means that Bristol is well into balloons. It is quite fun that we see the symbol of Bristol is the suspension bridge with a balloon flying above it.
Ballooning history has been made here several times. In 1987, Roy Castle from the BBC's Record Breakers programme paid a visit.
I'm joining 139 other hot air balloonists from all over Europe in the biggest ever mass ascent of balloons from one single spot.
The Fiesta has offered a chance to show off increasingly ambitious balloon designs. And the night glow, where burners are lit up in the dark, is always a hit with visitors. Slow, impractical, but for some, ballooning is quite simply the best way to get about.
Oh, what a magnificent sight. Now, you saw him in the report. I'm thrilled to be joined this morning by Don Cameron in the flesh. Don, so great to see you. What's it like when you see all these balloons being heated up and ready to go?
Well, it's so wonderful that we create this forest of balloons once again. And it's been 47 years and it's doing well this year.
You must feel so proud.
Well, it is exciting that it started from small beginnings and it's grown to be quite a big event in Bristol.
It certainly has. Now, you're going to be flying today, aren't you? Your son, Dave, is ready to go.
Yes, my son and I are going flying.
OK, well, tell you what, why don't you get into the basket and I'm going to have a quick chat to Clive, the flight director.
Sure,
so you do that. OK, I'll let you get in. Good luck, Dave. Bon voyage. Clive, this is such an incredible sight, isn't it? The logistics are extraordinary. So many balloons going up at the moment. How's it working?
At the moment, very well, I'm pleased to say. We have absolutely perfect weather conditions for ballooning, so it's really, really nice. And it's so nice to see Don flying with David. It's just brilliant.
Now, you mentioned flying conditions. The weather is absolutely crucial. What are the types of weather you need to be in place in order to fly safely?
So we want low winds on the surface. We want a bit of speed upstairs. When I say upstairs, 500,000 feet, so that the balloons can get over town. No rain and good visibility, no low cloud. This morning, can't get any better.
So how long will they be up in the air for this morning in this first mass ascent?
So really, we look at flying for about half an hour minimum. It's fun. They want to fly all day, but they need to be down on the ground by about 9 o'clock. So they'll be looking to land around the Keynsham area, I would say.
Well, I think we should cue Don, shouldn't we? Don and Dave, up you go. We're going to say goodbye. Okay. We'll hopefully see you later. Have a great journey. What's it like flying your dad?
Well, we do it quite often, to be honest. but I've made it very clear that today I'm the captain.
Okay, right. No family arguments, okay?
No.
Right.
Good luck on that one, Dave.
I'm going to stand back and let you go. Thanks ever so much indeed. There you go. A bit more hot air. The first manned balloon fight was back in 1783, and of course since then it has changed somewhat, and really modern hot air ballooning, as we know, only really began in 1960. That's when the burners, which you see here, were invented and able to provide a steady flow of hot air. Before then, they had to use gas like hydrogen or helium. But there you go. Don Cameron, an absolute legend in the ballooning world, giving us a wave. Cheers, Don. Have a good journey. Cheers, Dave. Flown by his son, Dave. And up they go. If you're in the Bristol area this morning, it's worth poking your head out the door and having a look at this, because my goodness, what a sight this is. 100 balloons, a mass ascent. There should be another one this evening, and twice a day now until Sunday. That's the plan. Of course, it is weather dependent. It can all change at the last moment, and you never quite know. Safety is always the priority, but look at that. It's fantastic, and it's so great that the weather is good as well this morning.
It does look magnificent, and if you are waking up in Bristol, it's kind of worth just getting up out of bed and having a look out the window. It'd be an amazing sight.
Isn't it fascinating just seeing that moment of liftoff? Just that when the basket just starts to rise off the ground, you actually see it happening. It's an amazing image from the air as well. It just absolutely looks beautiful.
Ballooning is entirely dependent on the weather. Rain and extreme heat can both prevent takeoffs, and so too, of course, can wind. Not just wind speed on the ground, but also at higher altitudes.
This morning, to the delight of those who caught a view of the balloons, conditions were just right.
It's worth all the effort. We get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and cycle over, and it's just a wonderful sight just watching them. It's like a theatre, just a theatre at 6 o'clock in the morning. And been coming for 30 years, and every year, so it's just absolutely fantastic.
The ingenuity that's in the balloons, and it's Bristol. This is what Bristol's about. Having all these balloons here, we are just so, so lucky.
It's really cool seeing them like really close, because you normally see them quite far away, and they see them really close. It looks really cool, and like them going like right over your head.
Just seeing the balloons go up just fills me with joy when they fly away.
The fiesta runs until Sunday. The ever-popular night glows, when burners are lit up in the dark, are scheduled for tonight and Saturday night. Slow, impractical, but for many, ballooning is quite simply the best way to get about. Tim Muffett, BBC News, Bristol.